Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I think most are here now. I'm watching. Okay, most are here now. Okay. I want to give a quick review for grammar from a reference. So first of all, what book? Everyone, look at what book first. What book? We have finished up to unit 3, right? I think I'm supposed to
Yes.
start unit 4. Okay. Just please underline or highlight some important points. Detail. Detail studies should be done by yourselves. Okay, grammar unit 4, past simple, past perfect, past continuous. Past simple, everybody look at past simple paragraph. Use the past simple for something that happened at a particular time in the past. Underline. Is completed. Past simple, particular time. There must be time expression. It means exact time expression at a particular time. And it must be finished, completed. So you are supposed to use past simple, verb 2. Let's go to present perfect. Present perfect. Look at for present perfect. Present perfect for something that started in the past that has a present result. Underline. Something started in the past has a present result. Has of a plus verb 3. Present perfect means has of a plus verb 3. Another situation. Look at something that started in the past and continuous up to now. Started in the past, continuous up to now. So it is related to the present. And next one, recent events. Recent events. Okay, let's go to past continuous. Use past continuous for something that was happening around a particular time. Underline, happening around a particular time in the past. Was where plus verb ing, it means. And next, use the past continuous with the past simple to talk about something that was happening when something else happened. Underline past continuous to talk about something that was happening when something else happened. Past simple passive. Past simple passive. You don't know who did. Underline, you don't know who did the action. You don't know the subject, it means. Or one, it is not important to know who did it. One, it is not important to know who did it. Two situations. Passive form is was where plus verb 3. Was where plus verb 3. Short form. Past perfect simple. Past perfect simple is had plus verb 3. Had plus verb 3. It is, for something that happened before and another event in the past. That happened before and another event in the past. It means two actions happened You know, had plus verb 3 action is quite earlier than past tense.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Let's go to unit 5. Go to unit 5. Can you hear me, by the way? Whenever?
Yes.
Okay. So unit 5, abstract nouns. You cannot touch, right? Abstract nouns, you cannot touch. For example, and please underline abstract noun, a noun which refers to a quality, idea, feeling. If you want to focus on the activity, you can use present perfect continuous. Look at present perfect continuous. It means has a verb plus being plus verb ing. Underline present perfect continuous. Actions continuing up to now. Especially with for and since to say how long they have lasted. You can also use the present perfect continuous for continuous action in the past. Underline continuous action in the past that have a present result. Continuous action in the past that you could see the result. For example, our jambai is wet. Our jambai is wet. So we could say like our jambai has been he has been swimming. We can say that way. Okay, let's go to unit 6. In unit 6, adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency, you know, adverbs like always, often, usually, blah, blah, blah. So I will focus on the place where you have to put. Look at 3 examples. I usually read. Do you see I usually read? Do you see I usually read? So read is the main verb. Read is the main verb. Usually is a verb. So a verb is before read. Before verb, main verb. Before main verb. And look at the second part. I'm usually in bed by 9:30. In this case, am usually. Am is verb to be. Usually is a verb. So after helping verb, you can put a verb. That is main verb, before main verb, a verb. After helping verb, frequency of a verb. You should learn that. Go to page 118, everyone. I want to share this. 118. In 118, unit 7, phrasal verbs. You should know the meaning of some phrasal verbs. And comparative adjectives like close, closer, you know that, right? It is quite easy. The main thing is 118 at the bottom. Everybody, I want to explain. Page 118 at the bottom. To make comparison stronger, use. Do you see that? Kevin, read.
To make comparison stronger, use
Much.
Much. You are much neater
Neater
than
than.
I am. You are much more helpful at home than I am.
Everybody
Uh,
stop, stop. Wait. Everybody underline. Match plus degree 2 plus than. Match shows the quantity here. And then when you see then, you know it already, you need to use degree 2. But for quantity, you need to use match. Okay, and the other one, Kevin say.
or than me.
Yeah, the kids far than.
Far
Far than.
than the kitchen is far bigger than the tiny room.
Here, instead of match, you can use far 2. Far plus degree 2 plus than. Far degree 2 than. Okay, Kevin, go on. A lot less is followed by than 2.
A lot less than the new dishwasher. A lot less noisy than the old one.
The old man. Okay, everybody, I want to point that you will be asked a lot less better. You will be asked a lot less better because here match degree 2 than. You know that? Match degree 2 than. Far degree 2 than. So match and far followed by degree 2. After that than. But a lot less followed by degree 1 than. That is quite strange. Note that. A lot less followed by degree 1 than. So in general, when you see than, you will change past tense, right? You will change past tense, but a lot less is quite unusual because a lot less followed by degree 1 than. That's why. Okay, just put a star there. You must be aware of that grammar rule. And then let's continue. Kevin, go on.
No, nowhere near as
Mm.
my room now nowhere near as colorful as yours.
Everybody, no is the keyword. No, not followed by SS. No, not followed by SS. I mean for comparison. So here, nowhere, it is also no, right? So it must be nowhere near, and then after that, S degree 1 S. You know that between S and S, you need to put degree 1. You know it already. So nowhere near S degree 1 S. Okay, next one, Kevin.
Just my room's just as messy as your room.
So here, just followed by S2. Just as S. And then between S and S, degree 1. So the thing that you need to note is this one. A lot less better. A lot less degree 1 10. It's quite strange. Okay, I think it is enough. Let's go next, everybody. Unit 8. Present passive. When do we use present? And when do we use present passive? Here, touch with and read.
The you mean the present passive, right?
Yes.
In
Scientific.
sensitive and technical writings, the passive is often used.
Here, scientific and technical writing. Whoever does it, it is the same. Whenever you boil water, it boils at 100 degrees Celsius, right? Whoever. When I do it the same, when you do it the same. So that is called scientific writing. It is quite general, it means. And some technical writings, you can use present passive. Present passive means am is R plus verb 3, especially is R plus verb 3. Okay, here water is taken up through the roots. So it is in science. This sentence is from science book. Water is taken up. All right. So in scientific and technical writing, you should know present passive is R plus verb 3. Okay, let's go further down. Present perfect passive has a verb plus being plus verb 3. Present perfect passive. We also use
We also use the passive when we don't know who does the actions or when it isn't important to know.
For example, the lion lights have been used in Kenya. The main focus is the lion lights, not the doer. You are not interested in the doer. In this case, you can say the lion lights. So there is no exact time expression. No exact time expression. So you can use has a verb plus, been plus, verb 3 have been used. And touch is in the last one, read. If we want
to say who does the actions, we can use by.
You could see by here. One, if the subject is necessary to be put, you can put by. For example, especially the name. You are in this sentence, Richard is given. So Richard has been offered a scholarship. How? By the head teacher. By the head teacher. So in this sentence, the head teacher is quite important. That is why you put by plus the head teacher subject. Okay, let's go to unit 9. Unit 9 is for preposition. That is important too. Preposition means like prepositions are words like to, add, from. You know it already, right? I will let you read. In conversation, Sweeter, read in conversation.
Me?
Yes, in conversation, just read.
In conversation, prepositions usually come at the end of a question. Which cinema did you go to? Where did you get your shoes from? What were you talking about?
In conversation, it means informal situation, speaking. Conversation means speaking. In informal situation, preposition is at the end of the question, at the end. But the second one, so you don't read. Informal language and
In formal language and in sentence, which are complex, it is sometimes clearer to put the preposition at the beginning of the question. On which building is their roof designed to look like the sails on a ship?
For formal situation, or the sentence is too complicated. At the time, to make it clear, you can put prepositions at the beginning. It means. All right. Let's continue. Past continuous, it means was, were plus verb ing. Yeah, so you don't read.
Use the past continuous to say that something was happening around a particular time in the past.
Was happening around a particular time in the past. For example, we were driving.
We were driving across the bridge when a rainbow appeared.
So he had two actions, driving and the rainbow appeared. So in this case, driving is quite longer. That is why we're driving. Okay. Let's go to passive. Yeah, so we don't read. We use the passive.
We use the passive when we don't know who does the action or when it isn't important to know.
Isn't important to know. Yeah, you know it already. The bridge was being built. Being built. The exact time when we went to France. The specific time is mentioned. That is why was with plus being plus factory. Okay, let's continue. Unit 10. Quantifiers with countable and uncountable nouns. Yeah, just read it. They are quite easy for you and you have already learned. And the rules for plural nouns, loaf, loaves, wife, wives, it ends in FE, so you need to change it into VES, right? And the thing is here, sheep, fish, salmon, and deer. Singular, plural, the same. The same. You cannot put S for plural form, okay? And some irregular, like child, children, you cannot put S. Child, children, man, man, woman, women, foot, feet, tooth, teeth, mouse, mites, you know it already. And I want to focus on this now. Some words end in S, but they are not plural. Some words end in S. For example, this one.
Athletics, economics,
gymnastics,
gymnastics,
physics,
physics, politics, mathematics, news.
news. So they all are followed by is singular, right? Because the words end in S, but they are not plural. You should know that. And next one, some words are always plural. Okay, xin làm nhiều again. Read. People are.
People, clothes,
Hey,
trousers,
clothes. CLOTHES, clothes.
clothes, trousers, thanks,
Thanks.
police, congratulations, cattle.
Yeah, cattle means cows, buffaloes, right? We call cattle. And yeah, always plural. Clothes are, trousers are, thanks, many thanks. Will go to blah, blah, blah. That way. So they are always plural. Okay, be aware of that. Let's go to unit 11 now. Adjectives followed by prepositions. Everybody, here there are some adjectives like angry about, angry with. So some prepositions can be followed, some adjectives can be followed more than one prepositions. You must be aware of the difference. For example, angry about and angry with. They are quite different. Okay, so please learn. Read, everybody, read the bold words only. We don't have time. Like afraid of, angry about, like that. Read. Afraid of.
Afraid of.
Angry
Afraid.
about.
Angry
with. Anxious.
Anxious
about,
Bad
at, different from,
disappointed with,
excited about,
frightened
of,
good
at,
Interested in,
kind
kind
of,
of, kind to me,
please
please
about,
about, please with, polite to,
rude
rude to,
sorry
about, sorry for, surprised at, surprised by, typical of, wrong with.
And the next thing is here. Prepositions followed by nouns like at home, at school, right? So you should read it on your own. By is followed by vehicles like buying car, buying bus. Yeah, you should learn the rest of the expressions. Everybody go to unit 12. Verbs followed by verb ing. You should learn these rules. I'm just might read. Don't mind followed by ing.
Don't mind plus ing, admit plus ing, avoid plus ing, can't help plus ing, can't stand plus ing, consider plus ing, believe plus ing, deny plus ing, enjoy plus ing, fancy plus ing, feel like plus ing, finish plus ing, give up plus ing, imagine plus ing, evolve plus ing, keep on plus verb ing, miss plus verb ing, practice plus verb ing, wish plus verb ing, spend time plus verb ing, suggest plus verb ing.
Okay, everybody, these words are followed by verb ing. Okay, you should know it. And next thing, prepositions followed by also verb ing. So maybe some prepositions like good at, this one, good at plus verb ing.
After all prepositions, you are very good at making things. Thank you for helping me. I'm keen on writing. Do you feel like playing tennis?
Yes. And you know that for future, you are supposed to use well. And here, I want to focus on this. Look forward to is also followed by verb ing. It is not included, just giving you the knowledge. Look forward to, although there is to, we have to put ing because of look forward to. Look forward to plus verb ing. Okay, the rest we know it already. This one. Future continuous. So I think after 2 years, you will be taking exam, iGCSE exams, right? So you can say like will be plus verb ing. After 2 years, I will be taking maybe round up in May, right? So 2023, 2025, 26, right? Maybe 2026 May, I will be taking iGCSE exam. Like that. For example, I mean. So it means that exact time, May. So will be taking. Got it? Let's go to unit 13. Reflexive pronouns. Yeah, you should learn this one. Myself, yourself, himself, blah, blah, blah. You know it. Can you see it? Okay, I won't go detail. And grammar, unit 14. And you have to pay, or if somebody test for you, you can use have plus something plus done better. So this time, Faria, can you read if you have something done?
If you have something done, someone does it for you, you don't do it yourself.
So, for example,
I have my hair cut every 6 weeks.
Yeah, so it means that you go to the beauty salon and the hairdresser does it for you. And instead of have, you can use get. Get and have the same. Okay? You should know it. Past perfect reported speech. You know reported speech, indirect speech. So the main thing is that in the quotation for tense, I'm focusing on tense. For pronoun, you have to change suitably. In quotation, if you see verb 1, when you change reported speech, indirect speech, you need to change verb 2. In the quotation, the verb is verb 2. Then you need to change had plus verb 3. That's the point. Okay, this is another thing that you need to know. Okay. Unit 15, despite and in spite of. Jaleda, can you read despite and in spite of?
Despite and in spite of introduce contrasting idea, notice that you can put them at the beginning or in the middle of the sentence. Despite, in spite of their problem, they have continues to have a positive attitude. They have continued to have a positive attitude despite or in spite of their problem. You can use despite, in spite of, followed by an ing form. Despite, in spite of having very little food and water, they are managing to survive.
So despite, in spite of, followed by noun phrase, right? And if you have to change it from the sentence to noun phrase, you can change verb into ing. Must and have to, in Burmese language, they have similar meaning, but in English, it has quite different meaning. For example, must. Let us read this one. Use must.
Use must to express personal feelings.
For example, like, you know, you have got a toothache, then you say that I must go to the dentist because you have personal feeling. If you don't go, you will have to suffer a lot, right? So in this case, you have personal feeling. But the second one, use have to.
Use have to express obligation.
For example, you don't like green and white. You don't like green and white, but when you go to school, you have to wear white and green school uniform. You have to, whether you have desire or not, that is the school rule. So that is called express obligations. And next one, must and have to talk about rules. Sometimes rules. And everybody, must doesn't have past tense. You should know it. If you change past tense, what are you going to put? Had to. You need to put had to. I had to finish. If you want to change question, did you have to finish? That way. And the next thing that you need to know is must and don't have to, must and should. Please learn the difference carefully. Okay, let's go to unit 16. Comparative adverbs. Yeah, they are not adjectives, adverbs. Know that if you want to change for well, comparative form is better. Badly, comparative form is worse. Far, farther. Much, more. And the same, but they are adverbs, not adjectives, right? Just know that. The rules are quite similar to adjectives. Indirect and embedded questions. Vanessa, are you with me? Hello. Okay, Tash Yuzin, read.
Yes, teacher.
Or to ask for information and
To ask for information and to make question more polite, start with "Do you know?" or "Could you tell me?"
for example,
could you tell me where this station is?
yeah, so everybody, could you tell me followed by WH? If there is WH, you need to use WH. And then subject plus verb. Don't forget it. Subject plus verb. WH, subject, and verb. That way. And next one, how about just no question? This one, Deledari. Sorry, Vanessa. Do you know?
Do you know what time does the bus leave?
It is wrong. Do you know what time the bus leaves is correct? You know, it means that do dash must be omitted. You cannot put do or dash in embedded questions. Okay, you must omit them. But you need to change according to the grammar rules. Can you read this one? Yes, no question.
I wonder if whether.
I wonder if whether.
Sure.
Yeah, that one. Because it starts with helping verb. Is there a swimming pool at the hotel? Is there? So helping verb, it starts with helping verb. So answer with if or whether plus subject plus verb. If or whether plus subject plus verb. These are the rules. Okay, let's go to 18. Some reporter speech summary. You know it. What in the inverted commas, if you see verb 1, you need to change verb 2. If it is verb 2, had plus verb 3. Recently, I said already. The thing that you need to learn is only prepositions. For WH, you need to use WH. But subject plus verb, do does will be omitted. Do does did will be omitted. And if it starts with helping verb do, you need to use if and subject plus verb. It depends on the tense. You need to change. You need to you need to do it carefully. And if it starts with infinitive verb, you need to use 2 plus infinitive. 2 plus infinitive. Okay, concerning grammar, you should learn these. And also, you should learn some exercises related to these grammar rules, right?
Teacher, can
Yes,
I
say.
ask something?
Yeah, ask me quickly.
Can you explain again despite and spite?
Despite and in spite of followed by now. Just know like that. Despite and in spite followed by now. That's all. So according to the rule, it is followed by now. If it depends on the sentence. If you know the sentence, if you can take only noun phrase, you can take only noun phrase and put despite and in spite of. Sometimes, according to the given sentence, you can change the verb into verb ing. So it depends on the situation. But the main rule is that despite, in spite of, followed by noun or noun phrase. If you want to change verb into noun, you need to put verb ing. But you have to change verb ing. And everybody reading 22 texts. You have to read 2 texts. And grammar 45. Writing 15. Listening 20. Listening 2 texts. Listening 1, listening 2. Okay, that way. It will go that way.
Teacher, listening, you will open the audio, or you will send the audio file.
I think it must be switched on by the invigilator. So far, I don't know the information exactly yet, but in general, you know, the staff will invigilate you. So I have already asked the staff to switch it on 2 times. So I think the invigilator will switch on the script. Okay. As it is the exam, I don't think the audio file will be sent. All right. So wait. For the time being, I will send the file to group. You need to look at A2, right? Your group is A2. Are you group members, by the way? Please check it. Because my soft copy, I think I put it already. Delita, can you open
Yes, I'm here.
that file easily?
Like what did you send? Telegrams or Bible?
Five.
Well, it hasn't arrived.
Yeah, could you please say hi to me? I could not find.
Okay, wait.
Say hi. Invite me again. Oh, that one. Yes. Everybody, 2 worksheets. Do you see 2 worksheets? Should corporal punishment be allowed in schools? So should they be abolished?
Honestly, I can't see the first picture because it's bluer.
Yeah, because it is a photo. Just enlarge it. Can you see it? Just for reading. Should corporal punishment be allowed in schools? Can I continue? Hello? If you could not read it,
Yes.
I will skip the second one. I will skip it and I will go to the second one. It's just for if it is too blur.
Che, did you send anything?
Huh? The previous one, I sent it to you a few days ago.
In the group chat?
Yes.
I can't even see any message.
No, not now, no, no.
Oh.
No, no. Hello, is it okay to read or?
No, teacher. It's not like scary.
So just skip it. I will go to the second one then. I will give you the other task. How about the second one? Zoos, should they be abolished? How about that?
Yes.
It is clear enough, right? So let's go to that one. Just neglect the previous one. So should they be abolished? That is also a simple answer. And there are some paragraphs, but in the exam, I will limit the words, so you don't need to write a lot. Touch within, read the first paragraph.
Zoos have been popular for hundreds of years, introduces a wide variety of animals too. Visitors would otherwise would never have seen them. times change, however, and we must question whether zoos are still relevant in a world where we wish to treat animals humanly.
Humanly, yeah. So here it is introduction. Introduction, you know, it is a kind of argumentative topic, debatable topic. Introduction, you need to introduce the top. First, you need to describe the topic, what it is about. And then this topic has some pros and cons, some positive as well as negative. Basically, it is about pros and cons. Okay, and next one. After I read, it is often said that
It is often said that zoos are educational. They teach people, especially children, about animal behavior and encourage an interest in animal welfare. This may be partly true, but does a captive animal behave like its counterpart in the wild? Zoo animals are often confined to a very small area compared with their vast natural habitat. As a result, many animals develop unnatural habits such as pacing back and forth or swaying.
So here you must be aware of phrases, underline phrases. They are called linking phrases. You need to use linking phrases in your writing to get high score, but it must be correct. It is for argument, right? The writer starts with argument. Okay, next paragraph. So you don't read another argument put forward.
Another argument put forward in favor of zoos is that they help to conserve endangered species through breeding programs. That's, for example, a rare species can be protected and encouraged to reproduce in a zoo environment. For example, attempts to breed pandas in captivity have been very costly and unsuccessful. How to pronounce that?
Evidently,
zoo life does not prepare animals for the challenges of life in the wild.
So these two paragraphs, 41 and 42, but it's quite too, the essay is quite long, and they all are for negative. Zoos are not good for the animals. Negative. Okay, and third one, and this time, that's one. Can you read?
For that also sometimes claim that the inhabitants are even better off than their counterpart in the wild. On the contrary, the zoo is an unnatural environment that exposes animals to numerous dangers. Diseases often separate between
Species
species that would never
coexist naturally.
For example, zoo animals are often exposed to chemicals,
Solvents and
other
toxic substances. Furthermore,
it is not uncommon for visitors to
tease and provoke confined animals. So for paragraph 3, positive. So it means that you need to discuss with both sides. Conclusion is, can you read conclusion?
In summary, therefore, the continued existence of zoos cannot be defended. They do not educate people, they do not conserve wildlife, and they do not try animals humanely. They are cruel presence, and the time has
Treat
come
animals
to
human.
abolish them.
That, yeah, you need to summarize what it is about. Yeah, about zoo. And after that, you give your own opinion. They are just animals are treated humanely, and they are just only cruel prisons. That is why zoos should be abolished. You need to give your opinion. So the format is like this for pros and cons. I will give another example. Okay, I will let you read. Wait. Everybody just look at.
Teacher, can I say something?
Yes, see.
There's for exam question.
I just review for writing. Pros and cons, it is just a sample one. It is actually an iGCSE writing. It's quite high. Language is quite high. And but for grade 8 level, it won't be that difficult. Just learn the information. Now, please look at the next one. Writing skills practice for and against essay. Do you see that? Everybody ready? Can you open the file? I will skip the first one and I will go to reality TV shows are good entertainment. Do you see that? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Dilita, start reading. The title is Reality TV Shows Are Good Entertainment. You need to discuss for the questions will be like, what are the advantages and disadvantages of reality TV shows? So you need to answer that one. Okay. Read.
So reality shows are a very popular form of entertainment on TV nowadays. There are dozens of different types of programs such as singing contests, cooking competitions, or going to live in the jungle.
Stop. So it is introduction. In introduction, you need to introduce the topic. It is about reality TV show, and you need to explain what kind of programs are called reality TV shows. But in this sample writing, one thing is missing, that is, yeah, but this issue has some pros and cons. You need to say that way. This issue has some pros and cons, positive and negative, advantages and disadvantages. Some benefits and drawbacks. You can see that way. So for introduction, only 2 sentences. Okay, I am showing the structure. I don't want the bullet points for essay. You need to write that way. Okay, just introduction, 2 sentences in essay style. All right, now let's go to, Delita, go on reading. Firstly, 41.
Firstly, I think that there is a lot of varieties in reality TV. People at home can choose which types of program they want to watch depending on what they are interested in. Some people like watching singing or cooking competition, while others prefer watching programs about building houses and traveling around the world. In addition, reality TV programs are a great opportunity to discover talented singer, dance, or chef. Several people who take part in these programs get jobs as the result of being on TV. Another advantage is that the people on the TV have interesting experience and meet new people.
Okay, wait. So in this paragraph, all the points are for positive or negative. A lot of variety or TV programs are a great opportunity to discover talented singers, blah, blah, blah. So according to this, they all are for positive or negative. Positive points or negative points? All the points.
Positive.
I think
Positive.
it's positive.
Yeah, positive. And next one, how many points are there? I mean, how many positive points are mentioned? I mean points, not the sentences. Very easy. Look at linking words. Firstly, in addition, another advantage is that. So how many points? How many?
3.
3. Only 3 points. You know, the writer is very skillful in writing. By giving the cohesive devices, you can know how many points at once. Firstly, in addition, another advantage is that. Okay, so actually, there are only 3 points.
Can I say one?
Huh?
Can I say one of the point?
I don't
You're asking
understand.
about the points, right?
No, I'm not asking. I'm just saying how many points are there in the second paragraph? There are 3 main points. How do you know that? By looking the cohesive devices quickly. So whenever you write, whenever you read, you must have similar ideas. Okay, let's go to the next paragraph. Okay, Delira, go and read it later.
Oh, yes. On the other hand, some people think that reality TV is an easy way for them to become famous. However, most successful singers, actors, and chefs have worked hard all their lives and are good at their job because of their hard work. Also, sometimes the people on the shows have to do really difficult or dangerous things. The competitions are very hard and there is only one winner. Another disadvantage is that some programs always follow the same formats and this can be boring to watch.
How many?
4.
4. Are they positive points or negative points?
Negative.
Negative points. And there are 4 points. How do you know? On the other hand, according to the word on the other hand, the reader knows that there will be some opposite points like that. However, also another disadvantage is that the way. And then conclusion, read.
To stand up, I think that reality TV is good entertainment. There is lots of variety, which means there is something for everyone and they are interested in to watch.
And the first sentence should be summary, you know. Reality TV shows can give different effects, something like that. You need to give the summary. After that, you need to give your opinion, whether you think that reality TV shows are good entertainment or not. Give reason for your opinion. So everybody, in this sample writing, as you see, to sum up, blah, 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 you need to put cohesive devices, linking words, right? So that you can get high score. That it must be correct. The use of linking phrases must be correct. Look at top tips for writing. I have already mentioned you need to link the ideas using cohesive devices. Go to number 3. Organize your essay in paragraphs. Do you see? Paragraph 1, introduction. Paragraph 2, arguments for. For means positive. Paragraph 3, arguments against, negative. Paragraph 4, conclusion. The format should be like that. There must be 4 paragraphs. I don't want bullet points. I want the essay style. Do you know what to do? Come on. I will send another writing sample.
sure. Che.
Yeah, this time I will. Yeah, I just review for writing because I don't give proper lessons for pros and cons writing. This one. Do you see that? Skip some exercises. I will focus on the sample answer. The topic is the internet bad for young people? Can you see it? Let's start. Okay, this time, Faria, can you read? Look at.
Is the internet bad for young people? It is now easier than ever to access the internet, whether you are using a computer, phone, or tablet. There is no doubt that many young people are spending more and more time online with both positive and negative consequences.
So look at the first one. It's now easier than blah blah blah. You just introduce what it is about. It is about the internet. Young people are using it. You are saying so. It is called topic. And the second part of that introduction, there is no doubt that many young people are spending more and more time online with both positive and negative consequences. So here, pros and cons. Got it? You cannot give the the specific information in introduction. Just give general. There are some pros and cons. After that, body one, go on.
Okay, so one advantage of the internet is that young people can do research for their schoolwork and homework. This often helps teenagers to widen their knowledge and improve their grades. Another positive aspect of the internet is that people can practice foreign languages by chatting to friends in other countries. This is also a good way of keeping in touch with friends and family around the world.
One advantage, blah, blah, blah. So is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive points. So one paragraph is for positive. All are positive. And then you can use some cohesive devices. And body paragraph 2, go on, read it.
On the other hand, there are also negative consequences. Some young people became addicted to online gaming, and this can mean that they waste too much time playing these games. This can have a negative effect on their schoolwork, the amount of exercise they get, and their social lives. In addition, excessive internet use can mean that some young people hardly talk to their families because they are always on the computer.
They all are negative, right? Negative,
Yes.
one paragraph. Conclusion to sum up.
To sum up, spending time on the internet can have a negative impact on young people, but it also has many advantages. Personally, I think the internet is an incredible tool and the benefits of internet access outweigh the dangers. However, we should be careful not to use the internet excessively.
Okay, you summarize the essay. You need to summarize as you or Z, both are correct. After that, you need to put your opinion. Sometimes you can have balanced view. So there are 4 paragraphs. Everybody, do you know how to write? The topic will be different, but the format will be the same. Don't forget to put cohesive devices. Before you write, you need to plan. At least for positive 3 points, negative will be 3 points. Think first. After thinking, you can start writing. Okay? You need to plan first. Okay, concerning writing, I have taught you a lot during 3 months. Do you notice? And like, wait, poem, right? How to analyze the poem. And also school design, right? School design, pros and cons, right? Pros and cons writing, and film review, and also short paragraphs. I let you write very often, right? For small talk, yeah, just for writing practice. And also descriptive writing. Descriptive, you know, some adjectives, which is some adjectives which are related to smell, taste, sight, right? And very nice words. And how to describe morning, how to describe the beach, right? And summary, right? I let you learn summary too. Yeah, you are supposed to learn all right? For writing. That is for writing. And the next thing is reading. Okay, I will send one reading. Please check. Today is the last day for this term because Monday you have an exam. That is why. No more revision. English is the first day. Everybody check. Revision. Right? Revision for reading. How to tackle the task. Have you got it? Adventure Travel. Yeah, Adventure Travel. The title is Adventure Travel. Can you read now? Hello, everybody, can you see?
Yes.
For the sake of time, I could not do some exercises. I will let you read the paragraphs. Everybody, time for an adventure. Do you see activity holidays, polar expeditions, cultural journeys, trekking tours, wildlife holidays? Do you see that? Yes, some paragraphs. Please go further down. Number one. Number one, Delita, could you please read the instruction first? Check your understanding.
Check your understanding grouping, write the activity under the correct holiday.
For example, visit the South Pole. Where do you see visit the South Pole? Please find quickly. Find that information in the paragraphs. In which holiday do you see visit the South Pole? Can you see the answer? Visit the South Pole. Which paragraph?
Is that polar expedition?
Yes, you are right. So you need to find South Pole and you need to read that carefully. So South, it is in polar expedition. Everybody, can you find the rest? In your notebook, you need to write quickly, right? For example, like just use short form 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay. If you know the answer, it's okay. Just find quickly. Find the information in the paragraph. Can I check? Because I want to review for listening. That is why. I'm going quickly. Okay, activity holidays, the whole class. Activity holidays. I think it will be very noisy. I'll tell my for activity holidays. Tell me your answer. I'll tell my.
Activity holidays is
The whole class. Oh yeah, say.
go kayaking,
Yes, go kayaking. Another one.
try different sports,
Yes. Try different sports. Everybody check your answer. Go kayaking and try different sports. That is for activity holidays. Let's go to polar expeditions. Polar expeditions. Sume.
Visit the South Pole.
Yes. It is the example. How about the other one? The other activity. Who wants to? Yes, correct. Sea whales. Everybody visit the South Pole sea whales. That is for polar expeditions. And this time, Sinaimyo, cultural journeys. Which activities will go to
Trying
culture?
different local food.
Yes, correct. Another one?
Learn about foreign culture.
Foreign cultures.
Foreign culture.
Yes, correct. That is for cultural journeys. And this time, Suitong, Taraking toes.
Visit Scotland and climb mountains.
And wildlife holidays. Tashrizim.
See lions and follow a local guide.
Yes, some like that. You need to find the information and match with the paragraphs. All right. And next one is multiple choice. Everybody, 1 to 6. Do it quickly. Check your understanding multiple choice. Choose. For some, it may be more than one. But if you can find one activity, it is one holiday, it is okay. For some answers, it may be more than one. Okay, I want to give Yeah, let's go quickly. For number 1, everybody, what is the answer for number 1?
Wildlife holiday and polar expedition.
Polar expeditions is correct. Wildlife is correct. Any other? Activity holidays. It will go to number 1 too. Okay, let's go to number 2. What is the answer for number 2?
The holidays, trekking tours.
Trekking tours. Trekking tours. How about number 3?
Cultural journey.
Cultural.
Yeah, cultural
journeys.
journeys. Number 3 answer is cultural journeys. How about number 4?
Activity holiday and trekking.
Trekking tours is correct. Activity holiday is not correct. For number 4. Wildlife holidays is also correct. So number 4, trekking tours and wildlife holidays. How about number 5?
Trekking tour.
Yeah, trekking tours, correct. Number 5. Activity holidays, it is also correct. Everybody go to number 6. How about number 6?
Is that a polar expedition?
Yeah, polar expeditions, correct. Trekking tours, also correct. Activity holidays, correct. Okay, if you could say one, it's okay. Everybody, I have put, I have sent the other file for listening. Please open it quickly. I want to give revision for listening. Can you see the file, by the way?
Yes.
I just okay. So everybody, the number 1, please neglect it just for preparation. That is, I will focus on number 2. Number 2, check your understanding multiple choice. Do you see that? Multiple choice in your notebook, you have to write quickly. Number 1, you are given three possible answers. And if you think that the first answer is correct, write down USE to use ... If you think that the second answer is correct, write down worked from an early age, blah, blah, blah. If you think that the last one is correct, being inspired, blah, 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 like that. No need to write each and every word. If you know the answer, it is correct. Or you could say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There are 3 choices. Do you know what to do? So first of all, read the questions 1 to 7.
Next on the program, we have an interview with someone about high achieving
Can you hear
teenagers.
clearly?
Louise Hardy.
Hi, it's lovely to be here.
Louise, many of these teenagers who have achieved success and fame early on have done so through using technology, haven't they? Through blogging or using YouTube or Twitter.
Absolutely. And the greatest example of this is Justin Bieber. As I think everyone on the planet knows, he started off by posting videos on YouTube at the age of 14 and was spotted by a talent scout who worked with the R&B singer Usher. After that, he very rapidly became a worldwide sensation.
I heard that last year he was said to be more influential than Obama.
Yes, that was because he is #1 on Twitter. He has over 35 million followers. There's a new one every 2 seconds. A company that analyzes social media called Cloud said that he is the most influential person in the world because of that. But whether he's really more influential than Obama, well...
All this exposure has negative consequences for young people too, doesn't it?
Yes. Although millions adore Justin, a lot of people don't. One of his videos was the most disliked ever, and he has a big problem with privacy. He's followed everywhere by the paparazzi, and that's bad for anyone, never mind a teenager.
Okay, let's turn to a very different teenager. Tavi Gevinson was even younger when she began, wasn't she?
Yes, she was only 11 years old when she started a fashion blog called Style Rookie. By the way, for British listeners, rookie is an American word used for a person who is new to something.
Oh, thanks.
On her blog, she posted photos of herself wearing unusual combinations of clothes and wrote about them.
Some of them were quite weird.
Well, yes, I suppose a lot of high fashion is weird. Anyway, she quickly built up a huge following, up to 300,000 readers per day, and many of them were adults. Serious fashion magazines interviewed her and sent her to fashion shows in Europe and to meet top designers like Karl Lagerfeld.
Some people didn't believe she was as young as she was, did they?
No. One magazine printed an article saying the writer didn't believe Tavi was only 12, and that upset her. But she bounced back and continued blogging. Then, as she grew older, Tavi became interested in other things besides fashion. In 2011, when she was 15, she started Rookie Magazine, an online magazine for teenagers. In less than a week, it had 1 million readers.
I've seen it. It's very impressive, isn't it? And all teenage girls listening, check out Rookie Magazine.
Yes, I think it's fantastic. And Lady Gaga called Tavi the future of journalism. She employs about 50 writers and photographers, both adults and teenagers on Rookie, but she is the editor with overall control.
And all this time, she's continued to lead a normal life, hasn't she?
Oh, yes. She lives a very normal life in a small town and goes to school and so on. She's not even 20 yet. But I think writing and editing are very different from being a performing artist. There's a lot less pressure from fans and the press. Although some actors, like Emma Watson, seem to manage a private life and getting a normal education.
Yes, Emma Watson is now in her 20s, of course, but when she... Next on the program, we have an interview with someone who has been writing a book about high-achieving teenagers. Welcome, Louise Hardy.
Hi, it's lovely to be here.
Louise, many of these teenagers who have achieved success and fame early on have done so through using new technology, haven't they? Through blogging or using YouTube or Twitter.
Absolutely. And the greatest example of this is Justin Bieber. As I think everyone on the planet knows, He started off by posting videos on YouTube at the age of 14 and was spotted by a talent scout who worked with the R&B singer Usher. After that, he very rapidly became a worldwide sensation.
I heard that last year he was said to be more influential than Obama.
Yes, that was because he is #1 on Twitter. He has over 35 million followers.
Ooh.
There's a new 2 seconds. A company that analyzes social media called Cloud said that he is the most influential person in the world because of that. But whether he's really more influential than Obama, well...
All this exposure has negative consequences for young people too, doesn't it?
Yes. Although millions adore Justin, a lot of people don't. One of his videos was the most disliked ever, and he has a big problem with privacy. He's followed everywhere by the paparazzi, and that's bad for anyone, never mind a teenager.
Okay, let's turn to a very different teenager. Tavi Gevinson was even younger when she began, wasn't she?
Yes, she was only 11 years old when she started a fashion blog called Style Rookie. By the way, for British listeners, rookie is an American word used for a person who is new to something.
Thanks.
On her blog, she posted photos of herself wearing unusual combinations of clothes and wrote about them.
Some of them are quite weird.
Well, yes, I suppose a lot of high fashion is weird. Anyway, she quickly built up a huge following, up to 300,000 readers per day, and many of them were adults. Serious fashion magazines interviewed her and sent her to fashion shows in Europe and to meet top designers like Karl Lagerfeld.
Some people didn't believe she was as young as she was, did they?
No. One magazine printed an article saying the writer didn't believe Tavi was only 12, and that upset her. But she bounced back and continued blogging. Then, as she grew older, Tavi became interested in other things besides fashion. In 2011, when she was 15, she started Rookie Magazine, an online magazine for teenagers. In less than a week, it had 1 million readers.
I've seen it. It's very impressive, isn't it? And all teenage girls listening, check out Rookie Magazine.
Yes, I think it's fantastic. And Lady Gaga called Tavi the future of journalism. She employs about 50 writers and photographers, both adults and teenagers on Rookie, but she is the editor with overall control.
And all this time, she's continued to lead a normal life, hasn't she?
Oh, yes. She lives a very normal life in a small town and goes to school and so on. She's not even 20 yet. But I think writing and editing are very different from being a performing artist. There's a lot less pressure from fans and the press. Although some actors, like Emma Watson, seem to manage a private life and getting a normal education.
Yes, Emma Watson is now in her 20s, of course, but when she...
Okay. Number 1. What is the answer for number 1? Come on, the whole class.
Use new technologies.
Yes, correct. How about number 2?
Posting video on YouTube.
Yes, number 3.
He has so
many followers. Yeah, number 4.
He has very little
privacy.
Very little privacy.
Number 5.
When she was
When she was 11 years old.
years old.
How about number 6?
a beginner.
A beginner.
Beginner.
7.
Son had
Son
Had
had
a lot
had a
of
lot of
readers.
readers.
Number 8
Tavi
was
was
sad and
Sad
angry
and angry
at
at
first.
first.
How about number 9?
Tavi
Right.
Writers and
Writers
photographers of
for
all ages. How about number 10?
things
There's more pressure
there's more
when you
pressure
are
when you
a
are
performer.
Right.
Okay, so I just review and I just let you know how to listen. Before you listen, everybody, please read the questions quickly. It is very important you to read the questions quickly. Okay. Any question for today's lesson? What else do you want to know? So I will stop here. See you.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher. Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
See
Thank
you.
you, teacher.